Hey everyone, it's Dr. Mike. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're tackling a topic that's close to my heart. Literally. We're talking about some of the biggest health challenges facing people all over the world. Now, I know this might sound heavy, but stick with me. The good news is that many of these issues can be prevented or managed with the right knowledge and lifestyle choices. We're going to break down 5 alarming health problems, understand what makes them so serious, and most importantly, empower you with the tools to take control of your health. So, whether you're already living a healthy lifestyle or just starting to make changes, this video is for you. Let's get started. First on our list is heart disease. Did you know that it's the leading cause of death globally? According to the World Health Organization, over 17 million people die from heart disease each year. That's a staggering number, and it really highlights the seriousness of this condition. Now, when we talk about heart disease, we're talking about a range of conditions that affect your heart's structure and function. This includes coronary artery disease, heart attacks, heart failure, and arrhythmias, just to name a few. These conditions often stem from damage to your blood vessels, often caused by factors like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and smoking. Over time, this damage can lead to blockages and other complications that put a serious strain on your heart. The impact of heart disease goes far beyond the individual. It affects families, communities, and healthcare systems worldwide. But the good news is, we can make a difference. One of the most important things you need to know about heart disease is that it's largely preventable. Many of the risk factors are within our control. What are these risk factors? Well, some of them are things you can't change, like your age and family history. But others are directly related to lifestyle choices. These include smoking, lack of physical activity, an unhealthy diet high in saturated and trans fats, obesity, and excessive alcohol consumption. Now, I know that making lifestyle changes can be challenging, but trust me, it's worth it. Even small changes can make a big difference in your heart health. Start by incorporating more fruits, vegetables, and whole grains into your diet. And don't forget about exercise. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise most days of the week. This could be as simple as brisk walking, swimming, or cycling. Prevention is key, but early detection is just as important. That's why it's crucial to know your numbers. Get regular checkups and have your blood pressure, cholesterol levels, and blood sugar checked. High blood pressure, often called a silent killer, doesn't always have obvious symptoms, but can significantly increase your risk of heart disease. Similarly, high cholesterol can build up in your arteries, restricting blood flow and leading to serious complications. Remember, knowledge is power. By understanding your risk factors and making informed choices, you can take charge of your heart health and lower your risk of developing heart disease. It's never too early, and it's certainly never too late to start taking care of your heart. In the next chapter, we'll be discussing another serious health concern, diabetes. Stay tuned. Next, we have diabetes, an alarming health crisis affecting over 422 million people globally. This chronic condition disrupts how your body regulates blood sugar, also known as glucose, which is your body's main source of energy. Now, there are 2 main types of diabetes: Type 1 and Type 2. Type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune disease where your body mistakenly attacks and destroys the cells in your pancreas that produce insulin, a hormone that regulates blood sugar. Type 2 diabetes, on the other hand, develops when your body becomes resistant to insulin or doesn't produce enough of it. This type is far more common, accounting for about 90 to 95% of all diabetes cases. The consequences of uncontrolled diabetes can be severe, increasing the risk of heart disease, stroke, vision loss, kidney failure, and even amputation. But the good news is that type 2 diabetes, in particular, can be prevented with lifestyle changes. Just like with heart disease, your lifestyle choices play a significant role in your risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Factors like being overweight or obese, physical inactivity, and an unhealthy diet all contribute to insulin resistance. The good news is that you have the power to make positive changes. Simple things like incorporating more physical activity into your routine can make a big difference. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise per week, spread out over several days. Your diet also plays a crucial role. Focus on eating whole, unprocessed foods like fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. Limit your intake of sugary drinks, processed foods, and unhealthy fats. Remember, small changes can add up to big results. Every healthy choice you make is a step towards preventing diabetes and protecting your health. Even if you don't have any symptoms, it's important to get regular checkups, especially if you have risk factors for diabetes, such as a family history of the disease, being overweight or obese, or having high blood pressure. Early detection is key. If you are diagnosed with diabetes, know that it can be managed effectively with medication, lifestyle changes, and regular monitoring of your blood sugar levels. Managing diabetes requires a comprehensive approach. Working closely with your healthcare provider, you can develop a personalized plan that addresses your specific needs and helps you live a healthy, fulfilling life. We've covered two major health concerns: heart disease and diabetes. Up next, we'll be discussing another critical aspect of overall well-being: mental health. Stay with us. Mental. Hey everyone, it's Dr. Mike. We're tackling a critical health concern: mental health. It's easy to focus on the physical stuff, but taking care of your mind is just as crucial. Conditions like depression and anxiety affect millions worldwide. These conditions don't discriminate. They can impact anyone, regardless of age or background. Mental health issues often go unnoticed. There's still a stigma around mental health. If you're struggling, know that you're not alone and there are resources to help you. So how do you know if you or someone you love might be struggling with a mental health issue? Well, it can manifest in different ways, and everyone's experience is unique. But there are some common red flags to watch out for. Feeling persistently sad, hopeless, or empty is a big one. You might lose interest in activities you used to enjoy, or have trouble concentrating at work or school. Changes in appetite and sleep patterns are also telltale signs that something's not right. Anxiety, on the other hand, often shows up as excessive worry, restlessness, or feeling on edge. You might experience panic attacks, which are sudden episodes of intense fear, accompanied by physical symptoms like a racing heart and difficulty breathing. Remember, these are just a few examples, and it's essential to consult with a healthcare professional for a proper diagnosis. Early detection and intervention are key to managing mental health conditions effectively. There are steps you can take to protect your mental health and build resilience. Just like preventive measures for physical health, we can do the same for our minds. Prioritize self-care. Make time for activities that bring you joy and relaxation. Catch up with loved ones. Regular exercise releases endorphins. A healthy diet plays a role too. Nourish your body with whole foods. Don't underestimate the power of quality sleep. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of restful sleep. Taking care of your mental health is an ongoing journey. Be kind to yourself and seek professional support when needed. Obesity is a growing epidemic, and it's something we need to talk about. It's not just about how you look, it's about your health. Over 1.9 billion adults worldwide are classified as obese, and those numbers are increasing. That's a serious health crisis, guys. Obesity is linked to a whole host of serious health problems like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, certain types of cancer, and even sleep apnea. It's like a ticking time bomb, but the good news is it's largely preventable. Let's dive into what we can do to combat this epidemic together. So, what causes obesity? Well, it's usually a combination of factors. One major one is an energy imbalance. That means you're consuming more calories than your body is burning through physical activity. Think of it like this. If you keep putting more fuel in your car than you're driving, eventually you're going to have a problem. But it's not just about diet and exercise. Genetics, certain medications, and even environmental factors can all play a role. Our bodies are complex, and it's important to remember that there's no one-size-fits-all answer. Now, the good news is that we can take control of our health. Preventing obesity starts with making sustainable lifestyle changes. First up, focus on a balanced diet. That means loading up on fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains, and cut back on those sugary drinks and processed foods. Next, get moving. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise most days of the week. Find something you enjoy, whether it's hitting the gym, going for a run, or even just taking a brisk walk. Remember, small changes can make a big difference. Start by incorporating 1 or 2 healthy habits at a time and gradually build from there. Let's talk about respiratory diseases, which affect the lungs and your ability to breathe. These conditions, like asthma and COPD, can have a big impact on your quality of life. You know that feeling when you can't quite catch your breath? It's like your body is working overtime just to do something that should come naturally. These diseases can make everyday activities like climbing stairs, or even just talking a real struggle. And in severe cases, they can even be life-threatening. But knowledge is power, and understanding these conditions is the first step towards prevention and management. There are many different types of respiratory diseases, each with its own set of causes and symptoms. Asthma, for example, is a chronic condition that causes inflammation and narrowing of the airways. This can lead to wheezing, coughing, shortness of breath, and chest tightness, especially during an asthma attack. It's often triggered by allergens like dust mites, pollen, or pet dander. COPD, on the other hand, is a progressive disease that makes it hard to breathe, usually caused by long-term exposure to irritants like cigarette smoke. Other common respiratory diseases include pneumonia, bronchitis, and lung cancer. Each of these conditions requires specialized treatment and management strategies. The good news is that many respiratory diseases can be prevented or managed with the right lifestyle choices. One of the most important things you can do is to avoid smoking or secondhand smoke. Smoking damages your lungs and is a leading cause of COPD and lung cancer. Protecting yourself from air pollution is also crucial. If you live in an area with poor air quality, consider wearing a mask when you're outdoors, especially during peak pollution hours. And of course, maintaining a healthy lifestyle is essential. Eating a balanced diet, exercising regularly, and getting enough sleep can all strengthen your immune system and help protect your respiratory health. As we've discussed today, awareness and prevention are your best tools in the fight against these serious health problems. By adopting healthier habits, you can significantly reduce your risk and lead a more fulfilling life. Remember, you're in control of your health. Making small changes to your lifestyle can have a huge impact in the long run. If you found this information valuable, please give us a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights into health and wellness. Don't forget to click that notification bell so you won't miss out on our next video. Until next time, stay safe and healthy.